Hi everyone, this is Star with Ariana Stark. This is your monthly forecast for January 2022. Before I proceed, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for your support in this journey. Like always, I will rely on tarot for your overall messages, and I'm also going to dive into some oracle decks that I have here. Aries, please keep in mind that these are all random messages and they may not be in any particular order, so please take whatever resonates with your story and leave the rest. Let's just proceed, Aries. Towards the final days of December 2021, stepping into January, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Aries, I think in this time it was quite likely that you were planning about the future. Possibly many of you were also shopping or you were investing in things. Maybe financial issues could have created discord. Nevertheless, I'm also picking up that you had got favorable response to your work, or you were singled out for your effort at work. Obstacles to overcome this month, or the challenges that January is going to present for Aries worldwide, is the World card. This is a challenge position, and this means that you have to work that much harder. Possibly, Aries, you cannot be content. You cannot be happy with the way life has progressed. I think you have to focus on work, or you should also be networking a bit. Perhaps Aries, you should also not be greedy when it comes to signing contracts or when you're dealing with clients. Sometimes we need to settle for less than what we have bargained for, but then it's going to all work out fine if you do that. Greed is not always going to be good for you. Technically also, I'm picking up that you could be a bit challenged, so you need to be mindful of that as well. Influences for this month, we have the Five of Wands. This is the energy which is asking you to adapt. You're going to be communicating. Like I said, communication could be a challenge, or technically also you could be challenged. So this card is asking you to adapt or to sail with the changes. Maybe there are going to be those changes in your schedule. Sometimes, you may be reluctant to move with the changes, but then it is all going to be good for you if you do that. Aries, I'm also picking up that you may be reluctant to oblige your family elders. Eventually, you will do the needful. That's why, your family elders could be left wondering as to why you have to create a fuss in the first place. I think even on the work front or professionally, you should be careful, because somebody may want to undermine your position. Maybe you should ask your backers to step in and put this person in his place. The first 10 days of January or the new year, we have the Judgment card, and we did clarify the Judgment. We have the Two of Wands. Certainly money is something which is going to motivate you to move forward. I think you should be rest assured that money is going to be coming in. Even if you have worked or you have offered your services, you can expect payment for it. Maybe you're also somebody who is deliberating about your future. You may wonder as to what you should do in life. Nevertheless, I think a solution seems to be in sight for your problems. I think you're going to move with these challenges. Basically, this card is also talking about reunions, or there are going to be other surprises in store for you. So you should negotiate, especially while dealing with the clients. In case you're making your way for an interview, I think you should be polite. Maybe sometimes, we can say something which is untoward. We do have the Five of Wands here, so certainly you need to weigh the pros and cons. You need to be mindful of your words, as it could upset the person who is interviewing you. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th of January, we have the King of Wands. This person certainly seems to be in control. He is coming across as someone who is quite creative. I think praise and appreciation is definitely on the cards for you, Aries. Maybe your loved ones are also going to promote your talent. They could use their contacts to get you new patrons, that is. Likewise, I think you're also somebody who is going to promote your family members. Positive feedback or related recognition is also on the cards for you. I'm also picking up that while working, you may feel that someone is underestimating your talents, or your superior feels that you may not amount to anything. But then This person may be wanting to put you down deliberately. However, you are going to be someone who is going to prove yourself. Maybe Aries, this is also the time to bury the hatchet and to move on. Maybe there have been differences with your mother or with your colleagues. So this is the time to let bygones be bygones. Besides, this is a new year, so you need to start afresh. All in all, I think this is a time when you will benefit on account of your clients or your customers. You can back that deal. The final days of January, that is towards 21st to 31st January, we have the Two of Pentacles. Certainly this is a time when you're going to juggle money and energy. Like the full year, he seems to be doing the balancing act. Possibly, you have choices ahead of you, as maybe you're somebody who relies on another person's judgment. But then this is asking you, or this energy is asking you to rely on your own instincts. Aries, you need to be very careful, because I believe that this energy is also asking you not to squander your earnings. I think even while working, you should review the tasks that you have done. Maybe there are errors there. Your boss could make some changes or could ask you to improve on it. With respect to your love life, Aries, we have this card, compromise, and I also did pick up this card, farewell, but I'm no good at goodbyes. I think the key here is to reach a consensus, let go of your ego, and you should work on your relationship. Maybe somebody is wanting to pull away from you, or even you are somebody who wants to move away from a relationship. But then in your heart, you know that you're not good at goodbyes. That is why this card is asking you to make that effort to reconcile. For some of you, I'm also picking up that there could be a reconnection with this person whom you have in your mind. For some of you, I'm also picking up that there could be a reconnection with this person whom you have on your mind. Possibly, there could be somebody around you who is unwell, or this person could be dealing with a particular person who is ailing, and that is why you're going to make that effort to reach out to this person. Possibly, Aries, you're also going to leave people heartbroken this month. Maybe you realize that this relationship is not going to work. That is why you want to move away, even if this person has pulled at your heartstrings. Romancing, Aries, I think you have the twin flame card here, so you need to be careful about your words as well. Maybe sometimes we can say something untoward and later we realize our folly, so you need to be very choosy and picky when it comes to what you utter. In hindsight, you may think you should have been more polite with your beloved. Sometimes, there could also be the feeling that you have known each other for so long, but then there's also a distance which you need to bridge. Your person or your partner could also expect your help or assistance with respect to finances or financial matters. Maybe he or she expects you to help him out financially. Maybe you're also going to assist each other when it comes to accountancy work or financial transactions. I think your spouse, your partner, or even your beloved is going to be delighted with your success at work. You are coming across as someone who is the center of attention. The universe is also asking you to reconcile or bridge the differences. Like I said, this card, compromise, talks about the same. We do have 2 twos, which talks about accord. Again, for a relationship to move forward, you need to set aside your differences. Surrender your ego, Aries, and you'll feel completely free. Interestingly, the last card in this reading is from Lenormand, which is the bear. Financially, I think you'll feel quite secure. The bear is someone, or the bear is an animal which hoards for the winter season or when it hibernates. So it takes the best and leaves the rest. Certainly you're coming across as someone who is wanting to secure your future this month. You want to save for a rainy day, but you could also be dealing with a person who's quite aggressive. Maybe this person needs to tone it down. Maybe that is why this card compromise came up. This card bridge, which talks about reconciliation, has come up in your reading. Possibly, you could also be dealing with a person who's prone to angry outbursts this month. Anger management is required for you or the other person. Even at work, I think this bear card could imply a superior who is like a bully. Nevertheless, I think Aries, you have the strength and fortitude to overcome any obstacles that stand in your way this January 2022. I hope Aries you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.